It's home time. I'm going home. I'm going home. Like football, I am going home. Bim, 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 bim. We love a bit of home time, don't we? Mother was more with it today, which is good news. Bad news is not a lot more with it. So, it is what it is. So what's the multi-million question is Manchester City playing tonight? I'm pretty sure the answer is going to be no. So, in the words of a former carpenter, current plumber, no less than that yet. Assuming they got the boxes back in time. It's all from the rear. It's a bit scary. The moon's in the sky and it's tiny. It's a slither of itself. Right, so we're in Duckingfield. Just going past the tip. Sorry, recycling centre. I don't know what this car's doing. Oh, well, it's triggered the lights for us, but we need to get there. Yep, we got through. Sounds kind of that car. Coming up to dangerous corners. Duckingfield styly. Dangerous straight as well. How's that triggered the... Oh. It might trigger the lights because they're all waiting. They were on red when we got around the corner. On red again now, but we're on green. So it's go, go, go. So there's the church. That's the Gothic church. Where they buried, well they didn't bury, but they had the service for Bill Tarmy, who played Jack Dubworth, who in classic Coronation Street at the minute is thinking about moving to Blackpool. Yeah, I know. Past Soviet bloc. That's a lorry. Oh, it's a Ocado. There's an Ocado just for you, and the prices are rather poor. Right, they've got the thing, the filter, so we should be going any second now. Should have gone with the Ocado. So we're going past the Ashton Old Baths. Is this time right or is this time wrong? Quite right, but the Ocado's quicker at getting away than the Merc in front of us. No warning lights today. One thing I did forget as well, if you remember last week I was going on about the tyre lights that was on. Saying that, you know, warning low pressure in your tyres and all that kind of thing. Well, it come on again the day after, and then it went off, and then it's the indicators stopped working for some reason, but now they're working again. This was on the time that my mother asked me, how's your new car doing? And I'm like, oh, it's doing really well. And it was doing all this. Immediately afterwards, like tempting fate, mother, don't ask me again. Oh, there's lane closures on the motorway. So this is a better idea. Going this way. It's also more fun as well. Hopefully I won't nearly crash into a tram like I did last week. be in the right hand lane because we are going right at the the tram station triangle thing. There's a tram coming on the far right behind the pub, which you may or may not see, I don't know. It's there, it was hiding behind the trees. But no trams coming towards us today, so I don't want to panic. It is very unnerving though when a massive tram from nowhere just kind of comes. It was here, wasn't it? Yeah, no, I did a little. I need to change my underwear when I got home. Put it that way. Anyway, we're going to risk it. We're going to go past Etihad and all that. We're going to risk it for a brisket because I don't think any European matches are on today. So I think we're okay. And if they are, they're probably playing away anyway. Like any good Mancunian, always playing away. Trains are on the road. As I said to my grandson, genuinely blew his mind. Talk about random stuff on the dry thing. Liam Gallagher, who did that song Electric, which they just played on the radio, where I listen to Radio X. The one that I don't really love you, but I think I make you. That one. He's got a new single out, and it sounds like Let Forever Be, which Noel was on. And it's not as good as Electric, but it's like wow. He's obviously done it deliberately, but yeah, hilarious. Oh, tram. It's coming towards us. Speed it. Didn't get him anywhere, did it? Speeding off like that. Three, two, one. Activate. Oh no, don't. They've activated the Pelican Crossing instead. Oh no, they haven't. They've activated people from the left, but there's no one coming. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Thank you. Thought that was another tram. I'm not exactly sure where we are. I would say Openshaw, but I don't think it's Openshaw. I think Openshaw is more down that road to the left, and then the parallel road. Oh, it might all be Openshaw. I don't know. When I was a kid on the bus, we just drive through it. Well, the bus driver, not me. I was a passenger. I was only a kid. That one went through on amber, and that one went through on red. So I'm now heading down to Etihad. Behind the red light jumper. I actually drive on the tracks here because there's some pretty potholes, like that one there, and this one here, and that one that I ain't driving in, so I'm driving on the track. So the track is smooth. The only problem is if you try and brake suddenly, you're probably going to go about 3-4 metres before you actually hit the tarmac. But I'd sooner have that than no suspension, because we've all been there. If you watch that video when my wishbone collapsed in the car, that were a couple of years ago now, maybe 3 years ago. Anything I can do to protect the suspension. The car behind me is driving, and I can see the headlights of the car bouncing as it goes through all the potholes. Anyway, the good news is there isn't a big long line of traffic like there was last week, and we are earlier anyway, so the match, if they were playing, the match would either just about be finishing now, and therefore it takes people 5-10 minutes to get to the car, or it'd be going into extra time, or they're playing somewhere else, or they're not playing at all. Either way, I don't think we're going to get stuck in traffic as much as we did last week. So say goodbye to the trams as we go over the tram line. You turn right there, you end up at a place called Deliveries. That's nice. The guys and girls are just working on top of that building at like 10:30 at night. Mr. Corset or Mrs. Corset, make sure that when the lights change you floor it, because we've got a very short span of time before it changes, and the Etihad is in pretty much darkness. I don't know if you can see it or not, because yeah, you can see the blue. Got my sun visor over it, so I can't see what you can see. It distracts me at night time, so I'll put the sun visor down. Oh, there's a guy there driving on a scooter with no lights on. Brilliant. Possibly go wrong. So yeah, we got the Etihad on our far left, McDonald's on the right. No traffic. Yay. Past Co-op Live. No, I can't see anyone up there today. What's the gasometers? to be fair, that black car on the right, with the indicator on for right, could have easily got through them, because they're well over the line. Never mind. They got the filter though, so he's alright. Oh, she's alright. It'd be a she that, wouldn't it, because it stopped. On the right. It's like it's in darkness today, the signs are not lit up anyway. Still lights on the inside. It always looks like a brothel to me, all them red lights. To the big set of traffic lights, first lot. Just changed to green, so with any luck we should get through. Oh no, we don't. They've already changed back to red. Well, they didn't hang around, did they? Spot the cars that are going to push in. So don't forget, you can talk amongst yourselves if you want. Going there because they seem to have stopped. So yeah, they're both burning off them two cars that went on the right. One's pulling in already, and the other one's pulled in as well. This is ridiculously short. This might be what caused the issue last week with the traffic, to be fair. Because I'm pretty sure after here it got better, didn't it? Spend an age on green for these guys. There's no one there. There's loads of us here. There we go. Bridges. We head towards the second big set of traffic lights. Oh, it's rattling. It's really annoying me. to them now. This is the one where we get over the top and it's the ghost pub. Well, that was good timing, as long as it stayed green. Onto pub on the right. It's just got to be haunted, that pub. It can't not be haunted. I don't even believe in ghosts, but I reckon that place is haunted. So we're now heading towards the bus depot and the Mackies. We're going to go past the Metrolink main place as well. So Metrolink and various other industrial places there on the left. Bus depot on the right and double-decker Mackies on the left. Is this us? No, it's the right turn. Car next to me inch forward then, so I thought, oh, it's us. I've just overtaken two cars, which I wasn't even trying to overtake. Oh well. So you win. You don't even try. Right, so we're heading towards Anderson's Chippy and then Tiny Asda. Don't even think about it. Good man. Or woman. Yeah, you thought about it directly after I passed though, didn't you? Now, these lights are always on red, so I'm not expecting these to stay. There you go. It's obvious to a blind man who's never been on this road that them lights are going to change then. Well, they're changing again though. They're quick changes, these ones. The skip with a very pathetic light on it to warn you there. Where's that going? Literally just pulled out. Anyway, there's Anderton's Chippy. Pulled up there on your WL lines, but it doesn't count. You've got two wheels on the pavement apparently. That's all good then. Oh, these lights have just changed, so that's good. So there's Tiny Asda on the right. Tiny Asda. I think we're in Broughton now. I don't say that because a couple of the shops have got Broughton written on. Ich lick mich nicht, du lick mich nicht. Aha. Ich lick mich nicht, du lick mich nicht. Aha. Da da da. Why are we letting people through? Why Why the flip are we letting people through? There was no need to let people through then. Double decker Mackies again. Fields on the right, left, and there are people playing on the playing fields with the floodlights lit. Them. Then we come up to one of the horriblest the gods, truth, my teeth. Coming up to one of the yuckiest buildings that I know. This one here, at the traffic lights on the left, the big building used to be a really nice pub, and they built that, which is horrendous. Past Genting's Casino, again in red, but that one doesn't look like a brothel. 159.9, here's a thing for you. Tesco Wigan 161.9, Tesco Stalybridge 158.9, 3p cheaper. It's the same blinking company. Round about with the zebra crossing on it. Petrol station with the patched up wall at the back. Nice church. We're now in Stratford. The A6, which is what we're going to stay on now until we get to Wingates. A6 Swinton. So we're now running parallel with the A580 East Lancashire Road, but we're going to branch off here and go to Swinton. Bus. Is that a Vision bus? It's quite dark blue. This is the advertiser's colour. Traffic lights. There's no vehicles behind me. Is there any vehicle in front of me? So them weird lights that don't really, I suppose they illuminate outside, but they're not a pretty set of lights. Oh, we nearly made it, near the bus. Bolton, Walkden, Swinton, Manchester, Piccadilly. Sound like a bag of spanners. It's braking. Is it going to stop, or is it just braking for? Oh, it's braking because of that car, probably pulled in front of it. Right then, so we're in Swinton town centre. Oh, it's a Diamond bus. So you can see the town hall tower and the church in the distance lit up. Start then, why did that bus not start? That panicked me a little bit. Someone's stopping the bus there, and we're stopping here as well. We get to look at the church though. To be honest with you, that bus sounded a bit rough. Right, why are you twanging around? Police van. Yeah. It's a bit slow off the mark if they had a filter. Got the bus behind me now. It's not going to stop there as well, is it? No. So that's Swinton done and dusted. bus ahead of us. Oh, 37 stopping there anyway behind us, so I think we've lost the 37 for now, but we've now gained another bus, although that bus looks like it's turning right at the traffic lights. Although it's not, it's just got its indicator on from when it set off from the stop. So 37's on its way, folks. Puppy power! But yeah, the bus has turned its indicator off now, so we're in Worsley now. We're still on the A6. Yeah, we've lost the 37 now, completely gone behind us. So we're now on the big long straight road, which used to be 40, but now is 30. That takes us underneath various motorway roads. So it goes under the M60, slip road for the A580, slip road for the M61, and slip road for the M60. So basically you've got 4 bridges. Oh, nice. Dos, tre, quattro. This is the 38. So the 37 now is not in sight. There's a car behind us that is in sight, but that's the 38 bus, which is a stagecoach one. Right, we've got temporary traffic lights here, which have changed, thankfully. So the bus has set off, and the car that was behind me is just about caught up with the bus. Sadly for both of them, they're not going to get through that go. I'm sure so I'll batter some and then fly across the To be fair, the bus and the car have got through. So I've gone up to Brains Carpets, another one of my regular highlights. On the right, just past the white van with the lights lit up with the arch window. That's Brains Carpets. Yes, I know it says Brian's, but Brains is funnier. Right, so we're now heading towards Wigan town centre. I didn't think that car was going to stop. To be fair, it didn't even start. We were doing 25 mile an hour then. Whoa! That caught me off guard a little bit. Caught them off guard more though. They won't just set off. So we've got the lovely church where it hails, and then we've got the Stocks Hotel on the right, where I bowed, absolutely soaked to the skin and freezing cold. But hey, don't take yourself too seriously. moon's in front of us again. It's like a very faint crescent. 38 had caught us up, but has stopped now at the bus stop. So we've got the little Fiat behind us, dropping away a little bit, although I'm not doing 30, I'm only doing about 28. The little Fiat's dropping away. The moon's dead centre of this road. But you probably can't see it because of all the street lights interfering. It's just a slither of the moon that's visible. It's quite pretty, really. Obviously I prefer a full moon because it brings my inner wolf out. Right, SR, petrol station coming up. How much are they going to be? Christ only knows. Oh, it's only 161.9. It's not too bad for SR. To have lost the Fiat. It's no longer following me. Like nothing's following me. But there were cars following the Fiat, so where's everyone gone? It's a bit weird. Anyway, we're in Little Alton now, and we are heading towards the set of traffic lights, which takes us out of Little Alton and spit us out towards the M61 distribution centres and whatnot. We've got some other things to look at before then, including Spirit and Spice. Once again, the shop with the Christmas lights on the front that have been there for over a year will be closed, which is highly disappointing. As far back as I can see, and it's quite a long way. I cannot see a vehicle coming in this direction. So going up to the shop. It's all shuttered up and in darkness. And then we get to the engineering place with the pub next to it. But we see the pub first. And then we see the engineering place. And then we go to 40 mile an hour and we end up at the distribution centres. Bus coming. This one's coming towards us this time. Which one is it? 37 or 38? It's the 38 stagecoach. And there is a car behind me now, but it's only just come on this straight bit. But it's already past the bus, so it is rattling, and I'm doing 40. So. Roadworks are being done. line of vehicles ahead of us, which to be fair is moving. As we head towards the set of traffic lights, where if you turn right you see the bus shelter on the bridge. Because you're on the bridge. Tonight I'll get back in time for plebs on ITV plus 2, ITV 2 plus 1. So we've got red lights ahead, so I can assume these traffic lights are on red. Nothing behind me. The vehicle that was behind me went round the last roundabout. So we've got the red line and the Hulton Arms. Wierowski. Oh, okay. Pugiot was turning as well. Let me see, there's a Shell station down there, which is 161.9. Right, so we're on the road now that'll take us through those woods into Westall. And then we come up at the Checkers roundabout. The massive statue of the horse. Got a car behind me now, but that's because it's just pulled out of the road that I drove past. Also notice as well, it's only doing 35. Yes, I know it's an advisory, not a target. So through all the trees. So we're now in Westall. You've got the big statue on the left. Is it still there? Yeah, there it is. So you've got Westall down there on the left. We're heading to Wingates. We've got past this petrol station, which is 162.9. The car that was behind me has not come round the roundabout, at least not in this direction anyway, so must have turned off one way or the other. So we're now heading towards the forecourt disco, which is in the next set of lines. These lines change quick, so we may not get through. Get through, but only just. slow down here though because it goes to 30. Well, I'm only doing mid-30s anyway. Down to 30. Right, we're coming up to the disco car park on the left. You'll see the flashing lights. Oh wait, it just keeps them entertained. The car's overnight, it's brilliant. Plus, if you've got light sensitivity, you're not likely to steal a car from there, are you? So it's genius, really. Get yourself back over there, Mr. BMW driver. Go through the cones. There's a car behind me, it's just going through the cones now. Come to thank you, carers. To 40 with this newly laid bit of road, which was the worst bit of road I drove on, apart from the bit that you get to when you go to the James Bond villain's lair. But look at this now, it's smooth as silk, smooth as a baby's bottom, baby that doesn't have nappy rash bottom. Behind me did not get through them lights, but the articulated lorry is now pulled out and following me, but it won't catch me because we're going left at the next set of lights, which will take us past the Gerard Arms as we go past ATS. I think everyone's fallen asleep. Up and then down the other side. Back down to 30. We're doing 30 in a 30. There's Gerard Arms in the distance. Coming up to Aspel. Well, we're already in Aspel, but I mean we're coming up to the Aspel traffic lights. Traffic lights? What am I about? Roundabouts? roundabout first. Loads of cars coming towards us, so no doubt one or two of them might turn here. Yep, that one definitely. Then we've got the quarter-mile stretch. Warming up a bit. We're in May, for God's sake, and it's still freezing. They even put the heating on the other night. It was that cold. Right, pedestrian, cyclist vehicles, no. Coming up to dangerous corners. Playing fields on the left. Dangerous corner number 1. Corner number 2. Every time I come around here, I remember that little deer running across. Again, that were a couple of years ago. Must be a couple of years ago. Car's just pulled out of the hay hole, or is it a bike? I think it's a bike actually. Pulled out of the hay hole. Dropping down now to the Collier's Arms. Which is a building on the right now. Let me take you by the hand. Right now, right now, right now. And we're going over the canal. The Crown Hotel. We've got the Wibbly Wobbly. It's going to do with resurfacing next. Past on the right Mount Auto Repairs, drop down to tiny Tesco, tiny Tesco. Speed camera on the hill, White Line and Railway. There's tiny Tesco. Speaker on the hill. Still no idea why it's called White Line and Railway. BP station is shut already. Shut at 10:30. I thought it shut at 11. Before I always thought it was 24 hour. Spar shuts far right, obviously. Vision bus, hey. mentioned them earlier, and we do see one. They look like workmen. Northwest Water. Again, you can park a WL as long as two wheels are on the pavement. Apparently. There we go. 3, 2, 1, go. So Porsche is coming up on the left. Looks like they've sorted out their computer issue that they had. It's a bit quicker now being served. In fact, it's not queue tonight. But really slow at serving people. 3 people got served at one of the things earlier on today, and I was sat there for all 3 of them, and no one even spoke to me. Like, yeah, you're not getting a good review. This one is still 161.9. I thought it might have come down, but alas, not. So cars coming in from the right, changing now. So 3, 2, 1, go. Compare that with Galloway's dangerous lights. So there's peer alarms, ambulance watch, ambulance there, blues and twos on, going away from the hospital. Hopefully whoever it's going for is okay. One, two, 3 ambulances. The tree is now blue with white dots. Looks like we've given up on Ukraine. Oh well, it was good while it lasted. Cherry Gardens is closed by the looks of it at the moment. Yeah, it's in darkness. Wibbly wobbly. We're on Spencer Road now. One off. Cyclists, pedestrians, or vehicles. Oh, well, that's got its main beam on. Absolute idiot. You could literally drive down here with no lights on. Not that I'd recommend it, but it's against the law, amongst other things. Right then, Galloway's traffic lights. steps in. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up a ding dong. Give it up. Ring bong going ding. We're gonna fly. Right then, so we'll wait for them to change to red. As you can see them on the left. Currently on green. So remember the other ones, they were on amber and I counted 3, 2, 1 and ours are on green. So these are now on amber. As soon as the car comes, now on red, which has gone through on red. 2, 3, 4, 5. So it takes 5 seconds. And that cheeky little Fiat went through on red. I mean very red. But that's why these lights give you 5 seconds, because no one around here can drive by the looks of things. Dangerous traffic lights, you see. Perfect example. So on the Beach Hill quarter-mile stretch. That's the shops. And then the takeaways. Down towards dangerous traffic lights. Wonder if it's gone through these already as well. It would surprise me. The answer is no. So over the canal, River Dougie. Railway bridge, and then we leave the Fiat alone. No, we don't. Fiat's coming with us, is it? No. It's past the hotel, which looks full, to be fair. No pedestrians or bikes or anything, no. No vehicles, pedestrians and bikes again, no. So Martlet Mill on the right. See how many lorries we've got parked up for the night. Look a bit lower tonight. We've been averaging 11 recently. Highest we've had is 15. Count track changes as well if they're on their own. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, don't count that because that's got a tractor trailer on it. 10, 11. It's mad. That's 11 again, or is this? No, it can't be the same 11, surely. Yes, it can, and don't call me Shirley. Okay, Gregory, I won't. Heinz factory on the right. We're in Kit Green now. Which is part of the ward that I'm up for trying to get. Oh, there you go. What can you do? So that is it. Journey's end. Thank you very much for watching, if indeed you still are. And all being well, I'll see you again next time. Till then, bye!